since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Friday, January 30th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news tonight, 2 people were killed in a fire this morning in Burke County. Shortly after 1 a.m., the Burke County Emergency Communications Center received a 911 call reporting a residential structure fire near the 4400 block of Scott Road in Morganton. Multiple fire departments were dispatched to that location and arrived to find a single-family residential structure with heavy fire. Additional area fire departments were requested and dispatched to assist with fire suppression. The Burke County Fire Marshal's Office was requested by Incident Command to respond to the scene to perform an origin and cause investigation. During that probe, both reported occupants of the home were found deceased. The names of the occupants are not being released at this time, pending identification. A medical examiner will determine the cause of death for both occupants. The cause of the fire is under investigation by the Burke County Fire Marshal's Office, the North Carolina Office of State Fire Marshal, and the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation. Check for updates on this story at WHKY.com, and our condolences to the family of those who passed away. Our second winter storm in 2 weeks was expected to move into the region tonight, this time featuring mainly snowfall. Arianna Mack reports.
With a second round of winter weather likely starting today, state transportation officials are urging people to prepare now so they're ready to stay off North Carolina roads once the storm arrives. State transportation officials have cleared most roads from last weekend's winter storm as crews have shifted their focus to this second round of winter weather. Much of their efforts to clear interstates, highways, and other well-traveled roads was completed by the middle of the week so they could regroup before the next weather system arrives. Crews started early this week restocking salt supplies in anticipation of this second winter blast. On Wednesday, crews across the state started pre-treating roads with brine. As of 3 p.m. Thursday, crews had placed more than 970,000 gallons of brine on North Carolina roads. The saltwater solution lowers the freezing temperature of water to about 18 degrees and helps prevent ice from forming on pavement. Governor Stein visited Brine Mountain, one of the North Carolina Department of Transportation's facilities that supplies trucks across the region to prepare the roads for winter weather. On Thursday, Stein thanked the North Carolina DOT employees who have been working night and day to clear roads from last weekend's ice storm and are preparing for more winter weather starting Friday. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. Burke County Emergency Services has been monitoring the approaching winter weather event. We are now under a winter storm warning here in the Hickory Metro. Residents are advised to exercise caution when traveling this weekend due to anticipated snow accumulations. While the storm is not expected to cause widespread power outages or major disruptions to infrastructure, there may be some travel impacts, including slippery roads and reduced visibility. Burke County Emergency Services emphasize preparedness and safe driving practices to ensure public safety. Lovelady Fire and Rescue in the eastern Burke County town of Rutherford College continues to respond to incidents related to icy conditions. According to a news release, Lovelady units with assistance from Sawmills Fire, Burke County Rescue Squad, and the Burke Sheriff's Office responded to a reported fall near the lake. 2 people were assisted out by units on scene. Sawmills Fire provided a boat to safely transport a dog from the dock back to its owners. A Newton man received up to a decade in prison in a drug trafficking case. 28-year-old Spencer Sean Kane was sentenced to 7 to 10 years in prison following his conviction for trafficking fentanyl. He was sentenced during Catawba County Superior Court Thursday. The Honorable Sherry W. Elliott, Superior Court Judge from Catawba County, imposed terms of the sentence after Cain entered a guilty plea. He's also been fined $750,000. Investigators with the Catawba County Sheriff's Office received a tip about Cain's activities from a person who was given drugs by the defendant that initiated an investigation with active surveillance. On March 10th of last year, they followed Cain and a co-defendant to Charlotte and conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle for a fictitious tag. Drug paraphernalia was seen in plain view inside the vehicle, and a search was conducted. During that search, fentanyl and assorted pills were found and seized. In today's crime report, multiple sex offense charges have been filed following the discovery of child pornography in a Lincoln County case. In local sports, Jason Savage has a wrap-up of yet another win for the Appalachian State women's basketball squad. He'll also take a look at weekend cancellations. In Community Focus, we'll have an inside look at road preparations for the storm in the city of Hickory. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2 and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
What's that mean for you? Zero down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
Plus a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles under $20,000.
With big discounts on new Kias.
So you've got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory. Zero down payment available, no payments for 90 days, and a lot of quality pre-owned cars starting under $20,000.
And big discounts on new Kias. ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
This is Suit Up Sports.
Suit Up Sports.
Where opinions are as sharp as a tailored suit. No fluff, no gimmicks, just unfiltered, hard-hitting takes on sports and a whole lot more. It's time to suit up.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
Rex Allen Theater is back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
White flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Our customers are very interested in interest rates.
And our interest rates are as low as 0% for 48 months on new Tellurides. 0% for up to 60 months on new Sorrentos. Plus no payments for 90 days.
Say that again.
0% plus no payments for 90 days on new Tellurides and Sorrentos.
Lower interest rate means lower payments at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data.
All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report today, a man faces charges after police reportedly found child pornography. 29-year-old Michael Lee Raines of Gaston County was arrested by Lincoln County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with 6 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. The investigation began after the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office received a cyber tip from the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Detectives used this information to initiate a probe, which led to the discovery of sexually explicit images and videos of young children. Raines was interviewed and subsequently arrested for his alleged possession of the material. He was issued a $90,000 secured bond and was placed in the Harvin A. Krause Detention Center. A Friday court date was scheduled. With details on a pair of arrests in cases in Alexander and Catawba counties involving parole violation and theft, here's Arianna Mack.
That's correct, Rob. A Taylorsville man has been charged with violating parole. 30-year-old Justin Eugene Elder of Taylorsville was arrested Tuesday by Alexander County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony parole violation and possession of drug paraphernalia. Elder is on probation as the result of a 2024 conviction for felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance. Following the arrest, Elder was placed in the Alexander County Detention Center. And a Hickory woman has been charged with larceny. 35-year-old Michelle Lynn Miller of Hunter Avenue in Hickory was arrested Thursday by authorities in Catawba County. She's charged with larceny by removing, destroying, or deactivating a component of an anti-shoplifting or inventory control device. Following the arrest, Miller was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $3,000 bond. A district court appearance is scheduled for February 23rd. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. David Cedrone reports on a pair of arrests in Catawba County cases involving drug and assault charges.
All right, thank you, Rob. Well, a Hickory man is behind bars facing multiple felony drug charges following an arrest by the Catawba County Sheriff's Office. Deputies arrested 39-year-old Christopher Todd Lowe of 4th Ave Northeast in Hickory. Investigators say Lowe was charged with felony possession of methamphetamine, felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance, felony probation violation, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Lowe was taken into custody January 23rd, remains held at the Catawba County Detention Facility, no bond. His district court appearance scheduled for March 19th. And a Newton man is accused of a violent crime involving a weapon. 43-year-old Joshua Joseph Ford of Walling Drive in Newton was arrested today by Catawba County Sheriff's Office. Ford is charged with assault with a deadly weapon. He was jailed at the Catawba County Detention Facility under a $5,000 secure bond. District court scheduled for today. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. A man faces charges in Alexander and Catawba counties. 32-year-old Christian Michael Morgan, who is listed as homeless, was arrested Thursday by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with offenses including felony counts of larceny and larceny of a motor vehicle in Alexander County. Morgan is charged in Catawba County with several offenses including felony probation violation, larceny of a firearm, possession of a firearm by a felon, and break or enter a motor vehicle. Following the arrest, Morgan was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $95,000 bond. An Alexander County District Court date is scheduled for February 2nd. A Catawba County Superior Court date is set for March 2nd. Another is scheduled for March 19th. 26-year-old Adolfo Rodriguez of the Sampson County town of Clinton, North Carolina, was arrested Thursday by Hickory police. He's charged with larceny of a firearm. Following the arrest, Rodriguez was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $2,500 bond. A Friday district court date was scheduled. 37-year-old Davin LaShawn Smith of Middle Road in Taylorsville was arrested Thursday. He was taken into custody by Alexander County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with breaking and entering and second-degree trespass. Smith was placed in the Alexander County Detention Center following the arrest under a secured bond of $10,000. And that's our crime report. Thank you so much for watching. For all of the latest crime news, go to our website, WHKY.com. For WHKY, I'm Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
Our customers are very interested in interest rates.
And our interest rates are as low as 0% for 48 months on new Tellurides. 0% for up to 60 months on new Sorrentos. Plus no payments for 90 days.
Say that again.
0% plus no payments for 90 days on new Tellurides and Sorrentos.
Lower interest rate means lower payments at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
Winter does serious damage to your roof. Every freeze and thaw puts you closer to an expensive replacement. How's yours holding up? Call RoofMax for a free winter roof assessment with no obligation. Our treatment restores flexibility and strength to your shingles, adding up to 15 years of life to your roof. And right now, you'll get a free roof tune-up with your RoofMax treatment. We'll bring your roof out of winter better than it went in.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic.
It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here.
Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
In a world of high car payments, experience the difference, the Paramount difference.
Paramount Kia is not in that world. We got 0 down, $349 a month lease on a brand new Kia K4.
That's the difference.
You got to come experience the Paramount difference, $349 a month.
ParamountKia.com.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. We begin with the bad news. Is there a lot of good news, bad news here? Well, you get the bad news out of the way. Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute, their baseball team has canceled their season opening series against Southeastern Community College that was originally scheduled for tomorrow and Sunday. I know this is a surprise to you, but that cancellation is due to the ongoing impacts from last weekend's winter storm and what's expected this weekend. Now, at this time, there are no plans to reschedule that series. Lenore Rhine men's lacrosse was supposed to open up their season as well this weekend against the University of Indianapolis here in Hickory at Moret Stadium, but was canceled because of the weather. The season opener now takes place a week from tomorrow, Saturday, February the 7th, when the Bears will host national runner-up Tampa in Moret Stadium. That game's scheduled to begin at 12 noon. Now let's get to the good stuff. Things that did happen. Appalachian State women's basketball picked up a 60-57 home win last night over South Alabama. Deja Mitchell led the Mountaineers with 17 points. She, along with Emma Smith, were the only two Mountaineers to score in double digits. However, 8 different Mountaineers would score in the game in the win. App fought hard in this contest. They were actually only scored 8 points in the first quarter and were down by as many as 12 in the first half before rallying to take the lead at halftime, 29-28. Now the win improves the Mountaineers to 10-10 overall, 3-7 in Sunbelt Conference play. Meanwhile, Appalachian State men's basketball defeated Southern Miss on the road last night, 70-63. Jalen Tott feeling it behind the three-point line last night, scoring 19 points for the Mountaineers, 5 three-pointers made, and you're seeing them all right here. App used a 9-3 run late in the game, including 7 straight by Michael Marcus Jr. to win. Appalachian improves to 14-9 overall, 7-4 in Sunbelt Conference play. They're staying on the road tomorrow in Alabama. They'll face the defending Sunbelt Conference champions in Troy. Look at Tott here. When you're hot, even the bank is staying open late. Jeez. And one last note from Appalachian State, Newton Conover High School grad and Lenore Rhine grad, Holt Allison, has been hired by Appalachian State as an assistant coach to the men's golf team. Allison was ranked 22nd individually in Division II and 7th in the Southeast region. He was also a multiple-time All-American scholar at Lenore Rhine. Well, coming up this weekend, we've got NASCAR action on WHKY Radio. The NASCAR Cup Series runs the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray. That is on Sunday afternoon. Well, one thing is for certain, it's called the Madhouse. Well, something like that will happen this weekend in some capacity, a madhouse in Winston-Salem. Hopefully, you'll hear it on WHKY Radio. Sunday afternoon at 5:30 on WHKY, 1290 AM, 102.3 FM, and online at WHKY.com. And of course, any postponements, cancellations, etc., not just in sports, but for what might be coming up on Monday, we will have them on our website over the weekend at WHKY.com.
In a world of high car payments, experience the difference, the Paramount difference.
Paramount Kia is not in that world. We got 0 down, $349 a month lease on a brand new Kia K4.
That's the difference.
You got to come experience the Paramount difference, $349 a month.
ParamountKia.com.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Hey, grab me one too.
This is Suit Up Sports. Suit Up Sports. Where opinions are as sharp as a tailored suit. No fluff, no gimmicks, just unfiltered, hard-hitting takes on sports and a whole lot more. It's time to suit up.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic.
It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here.
Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
Our customers are very interested in interest rates.
And our interest rates are as low as 0% for 48 months on new Tellurides. 0% for up to 60 months on new Sorrentos. Plus no payments for 90 days.
Say that again.
0% plus no payments for 90 days on new Tellurides and Sorrentos.
Lower interest rate means lower payments at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. The city of Hickory released a video showing how they prep for winter weather. Here's Arianna Mack to introduce that feature.
Winter weather has affected the Hickory Metro and potentially more to come this weekend. City of Hickory Public Works Director Steve Miller shared important information on city social media regarding road clearing operations.
Our typical snow policy dictates that we plow and we treat the residential or the thoroughfares first. Those are roadways that carry a lot of cars. So you think of 127, Conjure Mill Road, Tate Boulevard. We're actually responsible for all of the DOT streets in the city of Hickory except for 321, Highway 70, and I-40 and Catawba Valley Boulevard. So there's about 750 lane miles that we're responsible for, and it just takes a lot of time to get back into the residential neighborhoods.
He also added important things about preparation for the incoming storm.
Some of the folks may not realize that downtown we have to haul all the snow off. We have to take it out of there because it's not anywhere to put the snow, so we have to haul it off. Once we get the brine down and treat for tomorrow for the storm, it's supposed to hit Saturday, late Friday night, Saturday morning. Our plows and salt operations will begin as soon as we have the snow falling, and then we'll keep digging until we're out of it. The good news is temps are supposed to be fairly warm compared to what they are this week.
And a solid waste collection update.
Quick update on our residential and commercial garbage in the area. So after this storm, we were kind of not able to function for 2 days. We're back, and everybody will put their garbage out to the road and their recycling as well. We will get to it. It may take us a little while, but we're catching up on the routes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday routes, and we're making progress. The commercial guys, they are working hard to keep the restaurants and the businesses, their garbage moving and being taken to the landfill. The landfill opened yesterday, so we're able to do full operations. There'll be some streets we can't get to, and we may not be able to get to you until early next week, but we will get to you, and we'll get things back to normal as quick as we can. Again, all these folks are working hard, and they're out there for you, I promise.
To stay connected with your City of Hickory, visit hickorync.gov, their social media on X and Facebook. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna, and much appreciation to the City of Hickory for allowing us to use that segment on the news tonight. The Hickory Police Department announced the promotion earlier this month of Sergeant Adrian Totillo. He was promoted to the rank of lieutenant and will serve as the Baker Pact Patrol Commander. Lieutenant Totillo graduated from basic law enforcement training at Western Piedmont Community College in 2015 and began his career with HPD. He is currently studying criminal justice at Catawba Valley Community College. Totillo started his service with the Hickory Police Department as a patrol officer in Baker Pact and then David Pact. He was promoted to sergeant in 2022, where he continued to serve in David Pact and then Adam Pact. He is a member of HPD's Special Operations Team and most recently was the sergeant in the Community Services Division. He is also a taser, firearms, and rapid deployment instructor. So congratulations on the promotion. Well, that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. You can also check the weather forecast there. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station, WHKY Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. Thank you for joining us. On behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, and Jason Savage, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.